Hey peoples, Karina here, coming to you with this video. As you see, the title is Below. And yes, I am chilling on the float on a pillow with my tea. I ain't drinking no coffee right now, okay? While I'm sitting on the floor with a pillow instead of on the couch, it's because this little nightgown thingy is kind of short. Ain't no holes in this house. Ain't no holes in this house. Ain't no holes in this house. Ain't gonna let YouTube see my pussy. Anyway, enough of that. I had to start this video over because there's some little kids outside. Well, they were out there a minute ago singing the Biz Markie song. And of all the songs you want to sing, little kids now, you would think they want to run outside and sing Christmas carols and shit. No, these little kids out there talking about, you got what I need. But you say he just a friend. I mean, singing it in unison. Oh, people. people. So, if y'all happen, okay, if y'all happen to hear some noise back in the background or whatever, that's outside. There's kids out there playing. It's dark as fuck. It's probably why I'm like, I want to go to sleep. And also because I've already got all my Christmas dinner stuff bought before Christmas. So, little stuff here and there, whatever. I might not even cook all that shit. But then again, I might. But anyway, it don't matter. The whole point of the matter is I thought I was going to go to the store for 2 things, and I came out that bitch with like 4 bags. You know what? Whatever. So anyway, let's just go ahead and get off into this video. It's just outside threw me off a little bit. With them kids singing in unison. Okay. Let me get my serious face on. Seriously, let me get my serious face on. Some of y'all young ass motherfuckers working in the workplace. Y'all just never cease to amaze me with some of the dumb shit you do. Now, before I say what I'm about to say, not all young people are stupid, okay? I know some young people got more sense than some 40 or 50 or 60-year-olds. That ain't what I'm talking about. If you know you young and you watching this video and you know you got your head on right, you don't feel like the world owes you nothing and you go to work for everything you get, or maybe you just moved out of mommy and daddy house, or mommy and stepdaddy house, or whoever house you just moved out of, and you decided that you want to just do your life. I ain't talking to you. Okay? So don't get offended. But what I will say is this. Y'all got the game so fucked up. Let me put you up on game in a workplace situation. Sometime because y'all haven't worked too many different jobs, or y'all haven't had pretty much no life experience, and you getting a little bit of attention from management, when other people know what's about to happen, let me tell you, because when I was young, I didn't even know when I was going to be let go from a job. But I'm going to tell you like this. Man outside selling pizza with the horn and the elotes and stuff. Anyway, so if y'all hear a horn in the back, that's from that. Anyway, lost my train of thought, coming back. Okay, so there is no way in hell that you should think that you're about to be a manager if you just got in trouble a week or two prior to them taking notice in you, paying attention to you, asking you what certain procedures for this and that. And then so you start thinking, oh, they're going to prepare me to be a manager. No, sweetie. A lot of times when people own a business or they're managing a business, 9 times out of 10, if they're not a micromanager, Thank God I don't have a micromanager. Okay? If they're not micromanaging you, they don't freaking know the procedures of how to do certain things when it comes to bar stuff, register stuff, just whatever. Okay? So don't get it twisted in your mind because you're thinking, oh, well, they're taking notice of me. They're this, that, what, and the third, whatever. Let me put you up on game, like I said. Before they get ready to let you go from a job, especially if you've just gotten in trouble, they're going to take notice of you because they're watching you close, dumbass. Second of all, if the management and everybody like that is not micromanaging and they hired somebody to set rules in place to do this and that, and it's their establishment, but then they're walking around trying to find out how you do whatever it is you do, it's because they want to, put it lightly, they're going to fill in your spot till they find somebody to fucking replace your ass. And then they're not going to just let you go during the holidays. They're not. You think you got friends in the workplace? Sometimes you do. I mean, sometimes you do. Because I've worked at jobs, some jobs to where, man, I got to find a remote and cut this TV off because I cannot be watching SNL while I am doing this video. I turned it down. I'm always losing my remote. But anyway, it's a universal, so it works on this TV and it works on the TV in the back. So it might be back there. I'm not getting up to go change it or whatever, because if I decide to go chill in the room or whatever, I'll cut the TV on with it. I'm just basically transporting that remote from front to the back, from front to the back. Okay, but enough of that. So before you getting ready to be let go from a job, of course they're going to pay extra attention to you. And I learned that from being younger, and you know, it's because they're trying to soften the blow, honestly. With the fact that I've been working ever since I was 16 years old, and I'm about to be 40 next month, but I'm cool with that, okay? Ain't no little bitch that just barely been working maybe 4 years of your life know the whole fucking work game, okay? Different jobs have different rules, yes. Some managers have a different approach to letting people go than others. Some people will fire you right on the spot. Some people will pose as they're warning you, and then they will watch your moves and everything, because trust me, sweetie pie, they are watching your ass on camera, and ain't no way in hell that your drawer gonna keep coming up short and short and short and short and short, and you're thinking now you're a model employee because they're asking you how to do certain things, and then you're saying that when the days that they owe you tip out or whatever like that, you're telling them, oh, I'm gonna leave it in the register. Why? Let me tell you. Employers, if you watching this, if you got your own business watching this, or if you plan on having your own business, watch this. So you can know who the fuck you need to put over your shit. And if you haven't had a business just yet, it's probably because you haven't learned certain ins and outs, and maybe God care about you enough to let you see other people fuck up so you know what not to do, okay? Because you don't want to get rid of all the money you saved to put into a building or whatever the hell you doing, and somebody just come in and just fuck your whole entire everything up. But we're going to get into that in another video a little deeper. Okay, but for right now, I just want you to listen up. Because this video was basically geared more towards young employees in a workplace, okay? And I guess employers, if you sitting there watching and you want to grab a pen and a pad, go ahead. Okay? So let me finish saying what I'm saying, okay? Before they let you go in an establishment, especially if you've gotten in trouble for stealing and say, oh, I'm going to leave my money in a register, and another manager asks you why you doing that, and be like, oh, I'll get it later. You'll get it later, okay? So basically, see, You got some motherfuckers that strategically think about how to rob your company blind. Leave something of theirs in there so that way they can pull out an extra $5, $10, $20. Hell, some of that money that was placed in there, stupid ass, was a decoy from the manager, and he knew and have tracked and traced and watched the cameras and shit. Whenever my ass is around doing whatever I do, I'm not micromanaged like that. Because they be like, I'm finna go here, I'm finna go there during the time that after everybody else leave and I'm the last waiter to be there. Because that's my shift or whatever. I'm from the morning to I work like all the way like till the afternoons, whatever. So the early afternoon. So pretty much it's like this. They'd be like, oh, I'm going to be in the back doing this. So I got to go make a run and do this. So I need to go do this or that or whatever it is. Be like, answer the phones. If you need to do such and such and such, do that. You know, I'll be like, yeah. Okay. If a motherfucker don't trust you, they're going to be fucking watching you hard as shit. Anyway, I've already proved what type of person I am when I fucking turned in a big ass envelope that could have paid my bills for 3 months, okay? When I found that bitch. I'm a customer leave it. I don't feel like finders keepers. If it's inside of your workplace, nah, be like, hey, or somebody drop something. You drop some money, somebody drop. Bitch, they got cameras all over that motherfucker. Even if they didn't. If I drop some money, I want a motherfucker to tell me I dropped something. And usually 9 times out of 10, if I do drop something, people will let me know. And it's never intentional that I actually drop it. Because sometimes when I go to the store or whatever like that, sometimes if my hands are full or whatever, I'll stick the change either in my jacket pocket, or if I can't, reach up in there and put it in my bra, do whatever I do. The whole point of the matter is workers know, owners of businesses and managers know who they can trust. So if you're getting extra special treatment after being asked if you took something or whatever, they're asking you to see if you're going to tell the truth, because they already been watching you and you've been on camera for like a hot ass minute. You on candid camera, okay? So all your little lies and all your little whatever, and be like, oh, well, she said we owe her money. Okay, well, here's the thing. What you don't realize, when you do that, you still setting yourself up, because managers and owners always have a set amount for the till, okay? Flow with me. I've literally done the till on a lot of different jobs, and I ain't never been let go from no job for fucking stealing. Never. So, well, that was this one time that was like, I was 16 working at my first job or whatever, and then they found out it was a manager who was, when they literally got a decent working ass camera that went under the register with a drop box, and they seen who was literally taking the money, that bitch got fired because she tried to accuse everybody of stealing in the place. I was like, you know what? Bitch, I'm 16. I live with my parents. I don't need to steal shit from y'all. This is my first job. I just wanted to work so I can have my own money. Actually, not just that. Also, sometimes you got parents that'll make their kids work just to feel like they need to help out with the bills. I'm like, okay, I have a totally different feeling about that, but I have a totally different vibe about that. Opinion, whatever, is whatever. But anyway, let's get back to the video. So they have a set amount in the till. And every shift that they change it out, if you say, I'm going to leave my money in there that they owe me from my tips that I made from to-goes, and you don't take it, and they change out and close out the morning shift to the afternoon shift, whatever you taking out of that till ain't your money. And you should not tell the manager to keep your money in the drawer, because that alone right there sounds shady. If you really want them to hold it, you could say, if you was having any type of problem, I don't care what the reason is, you could say, I'm kind of sort of going through something at home. I want to leave my tips here in the office with da-da-da-da-da, whatever like that. I've done that before a long time ago. So there's no reason that you can't do that, to say, well, can I leave my money? I'll write what's in there. We both count and verify, write what it is on there and staple it. And can you put it in your safe so you'll know that this is mine for when I need it? They can do that. But for a bitch to leave the money in the, see, I'll be a PI all the motherfucking way. Okay. So, if you think that somebody is trying to prep you to be a manager when I already met who the new manager is, and they're cool as shit, and they used to work there a long ass time ago. And even though I'm not a manager, I'm still, here it is. If the wait staff don't like you, fine. It's probably because they don't want to, okay, you get pissed off about what somebody else make, but you ain't got a personality. So here it is. If the customers like me, and the management like me, and the cooks like me, fuck what everybody else got to say. And I say the cooks because, if the cooks don't like your motherfucking ass, trust me, your shit ain't gonna be up to par. Yes, it might be for the customer, but the sad truth is, look, you don't want to fuck with the kitchen. They will make your food late. If they put it up there and you busy, they not gonna come and tell you, hey, you got food out. I don't really see them do that for too many other people. They'd be like, look, you busy? I'm like, yeah, I'm taking this big old party right here. Like, well, you got food out. Here's your salad. I'm gonna put the rest of your shit back there in the back until after you finish with this right here. I'm like, okay, cool. Okay, because sometimes people, if the cook don't like your ass, they gonna let your shit sit there, and you gonna be like, my food's cold. And they be like, well, you should have got it. The cooks already know if my ass ain't running to the back to grab something, it's because I'm busy up front. And that's the thing. When people know your personality, they know your personality, okay? So don't act like you think you can get over on nobody. There's some things that it's not even just the money thing. It's like waiters and waitresses have this thing about, hey, the bribe the cook thing. I know if most of y'all have, if some of y'all watching this have worked in a restaurant, then you pretty much know what I'm talking about the bribe the cook thing. Where you bring them 12 packs of sodas, or depending on where they work at or whatever like that. I mean, if you can drink beer while you're working, I don't know. Well, sometimes they do, but it just depends. Because our management is pretty cool. I mean, I'm talking about if they work in a night shift, okay? Because sometimes when they get new wines and shit like that, we all get to taste it and shit. So there's been a couple of times that I dip back for like 2 and 3 little samples of wine. I mean, shit, we've all done it, okay? But I ain't sneaking do it. I did the shit on camera because we was all like, they were like, taste this, taste this, taste this, taste this. They had them all in different little shot glasses. So we had this good ass wine one time called Blind Watchman. I must have had like 3. That shit was so strong. I'm walking around like extra like, hello, how are y'all? Because I think the wine lady came while we were busy. They were having some type of promotion. So they had like a whole bunch of it on the counter. And then they were walking around with trays to each and every table, telling them to taste it and stuff. So I think everybody up in the building over the age of 21 was like a little tipsy that day. So yeah. But I digress. That was just a nice ass memory to remember. Okay. So in short, I'm not going to make this video hella long. I want to try to keep it under 22 minutes. And I think I will do just that. Y'all little bitches in the workplace better understand that people that have been working in any type of job a lot longer than you know the game, know the procedures of certain shit, how things go or whatever like that. And bribing the cooks to get them to like you and stuff like that. See, I think I'm gonna make one more video after this and just tell you how manipulative motherfuckers, like, you don't need no candles and shit to do no spells on nobody to make them like you. Sometimes all you gotta do is put intentions over a thing and give it to someone. And y'all need to be careful with that shit. Not just in a restaurant, but also in your real motherfucking life. But I think I made a video about that before. I said I was going to keep this video under 22 minutes, so I've done so. I'm going to go ahead and end it here so I can go ahead and make another one. Talk to y'all in the next video. Bye.